Today we're going to be talking about sketching in Fusion 360. Sketching is where everything starts because you need a 2D outline in order to make any solid bodies. And so to do this, up in the up in the left corner, you're going to see the Create menu. Click on Create and Create Sketch. Or you could click the Create Sketch button if you can see it. And you should see this little area in the middle where there are three planes. Now, hopefully the way that yours is set up is that the green line goes up, that's the y-axis, and the red line goes kind of down to the right. That's really how we want this set up. And over here on the right, put your pointer on there and click on that. That's the plane we're going to sketch on, a sketch plane. Okay, so within this, there is the Create menu. It changes a little bit once you're in the sketcher. So you drop that down. You can create different types of geometry, lines, rectangles, circles, arcs, a whole bunch of things. We're going to go pretty simple at the beginning here. We're going to go sketch a 2-point rectangle. All right, so under Create, Rectangle, 2-point rectangle. So what you do is you create a rectangle using 2 points in opposite corners of each other. Click on that. I always like to start right in the middle at this datum. As you bring your pointer near it, it's going to jump to it. It snaps right to it. So click once for that. Then move your cursor away and click in another spot. All right, so we're still in the mode of making rectangles. I don't want to be doing that, so I'm just going to hit Escape so that I can do other things. You notice some of these lines are black. These two are black. The other two are blue. When things are blue, that's not good because it's undefined. That means it needs to have dimensions or something else to complete it. So right now it has no idea how long it is and how wide it is. What we're going to do is we're going to use the dimension tool to set the length and the width. So under the Create menu again up here, we're going to go down and Sketch Dimension. You could also click D on your keyboard, or if the icon is up here on the top, you can click on Sketch Dimension there. 3 different ways of getting there. All right, so you can see next to the pointer there's the little arrows for dimensioning, so we're in that mode. To get the length, all you got to do is click on the longest line once, let go, and then move your mouse. Try to do that again. Click the line, move up, and then click again, and then a dimension box will appear, and that's where you put in the exact dimension that you want. We'll go 2.75 and hit Enter. We're still in dimensioning mode. I'm going to click on the short line, move it over, click again, and I'll put the exact measurement, which is 1.625 is what I want. Okay, and hit Escape. Now you see all the lines are black. That's what we want to see. We can't move anything. It's immobile. It's stuck there, right? And that's very important when it comes to design, that you have everything set. This is called fully defined. Everything's black. That's what we're looking for. All right, so let me show you some other things here, some basic stuff. We can go create lines. All right. I'm going to start from the corner. I'm going to snap to this corner. It doesn't have to, it can be anywhere. It can be this corner. All right, and I'm going to go down and click another point. And it's going to stay in this line creation mode. And I'm just going to click over here and hit Escape. So we've got this attached to one corner, right? But I can move this point. I can move this point. And if you notice, this sketch area is fully closed off, and then it highlights a light blue. That's important if you want to be able to make this into 3D geometry, that you have that enclosed. Notice this area down here is open. We got to make that so this point and this point connect. We can do that with something called a constraint. Constraints are up here in the middle. You click as a menu. There's a bunch of different things you can do with it. One thing I want to do is I want to use the coincident constraint. So it takes 2 points or a point in a line and it forces them to be together. So this point right here, let me try that again, constraint, coincident, this point, and this point. So you see how that snaps there? I'm going to hit escape to get out of constraining. Now that's attached down this end, but this is still free to move. One thing that's important though, this is at least enclosed right now. It's a closed loop. I'm going to put another dimension in here. I'm going to dimension from this line to this line. All right, and then in the middle, I'm going to click. And this is, you can see DEG, that's in degrees now. It's telling you how big of an angle we're going to put here. And I'm going to make that 100 degrees, just to have something. Hit escape. This is still not fully defined. See, it's blue. We could either put another degrees here. I think that will work out nicely. From here to here. And I'll put that at 40 degrees. And now, because there's nothing else that we can do with this, mathematically, this is fully defined. All right, we can't change anything else. And that's the basics of sketching. When you're done, you can click on Finish Sketch up here or over here. It doesn't matter. They both do the same thing. It's going to put you back in the regular design space out of sketching mode. And if you notice, it's just a 2D flat surface with no volume at all to it. But that's what's needed for everything. There's a lot of different things you can mess around with sketching, and we'll be doing more of that in class. But that's just an introduction to sketching in Fusion 360.